Iran, you blow up the US military bases, and then we'll close the Strait of Hormuz. And when we close the Strait of Hormuz, we'll create a crisis in oil that sets a time frame and a deadline. And who benefited from the closure of Hormuz? Who benefited? American oil tycoons, the FIC, that have now said, hey, guess what? We blew up Nord Stream pipeline, Europe. You don't have any liquefied natural gas, and you've got high oil costs. It just so happens that there was tax policy that created windfall tax on the North Sea oil in the UK. All right, so now coincidentally, all the oil industries in carnage. So Norwegian Sovereign Wealth Fund is filling in the gap. And then what happened? Europe negotiated so Qatar said, here's your liquefied natural gas. What was the first target they hit? They hit the production of liquefied natural gas in Qatar. They did the US military bases and the liquefied natural gas production in Qatar. Europe's in disaster. America comes along and says, right, they know what the time frame of how long the Strait of Hormuz is going to be closed, the financial industrial complex. Why? Because it was the insurers that did it. Insurance said 75% premium on all shipments. So the insurers, with the, factions of power in Iran, shut the Strait of Hormuz. America comes along and says, we're going to sign probably negotiating right now, a 20-year fixed term agreement to provide liquefied natural gas to Europe, to UK, and we'll take that contract. Qatar, screw you. Russia, screw you. This is ours. What did Russia do? Russia said, oh, by the way, we can get liquefied natural gas and oil everywhere. Who wants it? So China gets it. India gets it. All the Asian countries that went into crisis because Japan needs to import all of its oil. South Korea. So you had a crash of the South Korean stock market, the Japanese stock market. The American stock market was kind of okay because it was propped up by energy companies and military. You effectively, who was won from the closure of Strait of Hormuz? Russia. And America, and American oil interests. So now,
because they've said they're going to remove the sanctions on Russian exports as well.